Well, it's certainly been a dramatic and exciting series so far. So what is in store for Game 3? Well, we will find out soon enough as the Twins and Mariners close things out this afternoon.
As the Twins lineup looks to strike early against Luis Castillo.
This is a fun pitcher to watch, Corey. He's a guy that throws with a real low arm slot, a lot of arm side movement. He's going to throw the four-seamer, the sinker. The slider moves the opposite way, obviously. But he's a little bit different of a pitcher. He's going to attack the zone. He's a very veteran presence on the mound.
First pitch, Larnach skies this out to left field. Rosarena right there. One pitch, one out.
The hitter will be Ryan Jeffers. Jeffers catching here, came off the bench yesterday.
He goes around, and Luis Castillo picks up his first strikeout early on.
3-2, and Walner, nice plate appearance, fell behind a couple of strikes as he works a first inning 2-out walk, and here comes Carlos Correa.
This is to J.P. Crawford. Makes the catch. Line drive out number 3. A man left. It's start for Luis Castillo.
Chris Paddock, really good as of late. He's always got the blue glove on. You know what he's going to throw. He's going to attack the top of the zone with the four-seamer. He's got that changeup really working.
J.P. Crawford leading off the bottom of the first.
0-2 count to Crawford. And Paddock, 84, strikes him out. So 3 pitches, and Crawford is out number 1. There's a slider there to strike out Crawford, and now Jorge Polanco. This one cued in the air. Lewis will drift out, and he'll cross into foul territory. Yeah, there are 2 down.
And 2 quick outs for Chris Paddock on just 6 pitches. He'll face Julio Rodriguez.
That's a check swing, and you bet. And Chris Paddock came 1 pitch away from throwing the first immaculate inning in Twins history. 1 pitch away. Ty France, a 2-out single. Twins have their first hit.
Here's Harrison Bader, and the 1-2 on the way. Swing and a foul tip into Cal's glove for strike 3, and that's going to retire the side. Strikeout number 2 for the Rock.
There's a base hit. Boy, Seattle has gotten Trevor Larnach going, hasn't it?
So Walner with a single moves Larnach to third. The Twins have a chance here.
Twins will have runners at the corners for Correa with 2 outs. Minnesota looking for the lead here.
Chopping Williamson, third base, cut of the grass, on the run, to first, in time for out number 3.
And he keeps the Twins off the board.
So Cody, whose walk rate is right around league average, induces the second walk thrown by Castillo.
This Ty France singled his first time up.
A wave and a miss, and a good breaking ball. 2 outs, third strikeout for Castillo.
That slider's really moving here this afternoon. It just disappears. It starts off at the bottom of the zone. You see that spin as that ball just drops down.
Now there goes Clemens. Here's the throw. Here's the tag. Got him!
Cal Raleigh nails him at second base. Clemens is toast, and that's it for the Twins here in the 4th.
Crawford struck out on 3 pitches to begin the game against Paddock. 9 up, 9 down.
This is into left field, and the Mariners have their first base runner.
Before that swing, Paddock had a perfect game going so far through 3.
Here's Jorge Polanco.
And the 0-1. This one to left center field. Bader on the move. Bader going, and he'll track it down. Wonderful route. And Crawford will jog back to first base.
Down and away, ball 4. The Mariners have a couple of men on base for Cal Raleigh. That's always a good thing.
And with Raleigh striding in, not the guy you want to walk. The guy in front of Cal Raleigh is not the guy you're looking to walk.
And the pitch. He struck him out. 86. And Paddock picks up his 4th strikeout, and 2 down here in the 4th.
Good arm action on it. Or was that a changeup? Could have been a slider. Yeah, it was.
That's not where Jeffers wanted that one. He wanted that one down, and that stayed up.
Not out of the woods yet. Rosarena, he's been pretty quiet.
And this one line to the right side, knocked down by Clemens. He finds the ball and throws out of Rosarena.
Nice job. Cody Clemens sacrificed his body like a catcher and just took it off the chest. Strand 2 scoreless.
Well, the Mariners and the Twins no score as we go to the top of the 5th inning. Pitchers duel through 4. Leading things off, Harrison Bader.
On a line, Julio charging this. Julio dives, tumbles, and Julio makes the catch.
One of the tougher plays for center fielders are those low line drives because you're running directly in and you're trying to decide as you're running, am I going to have to dive? Do I dive head first? And Julio with that long reach, getting that ball before it hits the grass.
Twins have 4 hits, Mariners only 1, but still scoreless here in Seattle.
But Paddock's been great. We mentioned, mixing everything up, throwing a ton of strikes.
1 away for the Mariners here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Tavares, he's 0 for 9 in this series.
Hard hit right side. Clemens, speaking of plays, dives, got it, and made a play right there. Boy, Clemens, a couple of fine defensive plays, but there's his best so far as a Twin. 106 off the bat, ticketed for right field, but Cody said not happening.
He's made a couple of great plays defensively today at second base. A pleasure it is to have Cody Clemens on your team.
So 2 down for Cole Young. 1-2, and there's the first strikeout for Cole Young. So Paddock 3 up, 3 down. He has struck out 5 through 5 scoreless innings.
2 down, bases empty here in the top half of the 6th inning.
Here's Willie Castro. Hey, got him. Some pure filth from Luis Castillo.
He was brilliant today against Minnesota. No runs allowed through 6 innings against the Twins. So there's one away here in the 6th. Here comes the top of the order.
J.P. Crawford, who picked up the first hit and the only hit. The shallow center, and Bader coming in. Bader will dive, and Bader got there again. Harrison Bader on his back. Push-up position, some yoga to his knees, sunglasses on, made a great play, robbing Crawford of his second hit today.
As soon as he sees it's in front of him, he turns the jets on. He understands this is the point I have to get to. Dives, scoops it right off the ground. That was awesome right there.
Paddock has been super efficient. Twins bullpen very quiet.
And he's looked the best he's looked as a Twin so far this year.
Julio stands in.
1-2, struck him out with a slider down and away. 7th strikeout for Paddock, and that's a season high in strikeouts for the Sheriff.
Well, if there's one guy that can change this game with one swing, it's certainly Cal Raleigh.
Fly ball right field. Sailing back. Gone! Legend Cal Raleigh. The Mariners lead in the 7th.
He is unbelievable. The home run leader in baseball strikes again. Cal Raleigh going deep.
And who else would it be other than Cal Raleigh right now, who has just been on fire? 6 home runs in his last 6 games.
We are all living the Cal Raleigh dream.
This is his major league leading 23rd home run. I think the Twins have seen enough of Cal Raleigh.
Just absolutely amazing.
Now Chris Paddock, he is back out to begin the 8th inning. Twins down 1. Young leads off.
One little hiccup, if you could even call it that, to Cal, but the rest of the game he's been lights out.
And strikes out Young for the 2nd time today. There's 94 perfectly placed for out number 1 and strikeout number 9 for Paddock. He struck him out. Went off speed. Paddock has struck out 10 here today.
Crawford, a laser into the corner. In right field, J.P. extra bases on the hunt for second. And he gets in there standing.
What a homestand for J.P. Crawford.
And here's Polanco looking for just a base hit to get J.P. home from second.
3-2, ground ball, skips by the mound. Correa charging, fielding, throws him out. And Chris Paddock, 8 strong here today. Did his job and then some. And let's see if the Twins once again can rally in the 9th.
So 1 away for the Twins, and that'll bring up Cody Clemens.
Again, the 3-2, and that's inside for ball 4 at 100 miles an hour. So Clemens draws a 9th inning 1-out walk. It looked like it did clip.
Well,
Clemens will take that.
France 1 for 3 on the day, had a base hit, a single.
Towards the hole and into left field. So the Twins hopefully can do it again here in the 9th inning. Have 2 on, 1 out.
And here's Harrison Bader.
Raleigh sets up away. The 1-2 pitch. This one scoots by Raleigh, and the runners move up. Takes the double play out of the equation. Now the tying run 90 feet away. And this one in the air to center field. Rodriguez back, now coming in. He will make the catch. Clemens tagging, heading home. The throw is coming up the line, and the run scores. And we're tied at 1 on a game-tying sac fly from Bader Tots. Amazing. 3rd straight day the Twins have tied the game in the 9th inning.
Well, here we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. It's never easy for this ball club. They don't want to go to extra innings for the 4th game in a row. The Mariners need a run to win it here in the bottom of the 9th. Julio Rodriguez to lead things off here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Ground ball hopping up the middle. And it's booted! It's booted at second base. And a break for the Mariners as Clemens, who's played so well defensively today, does not come up with it cleanly, and the winning run is aboard.
And that brings up you-know-who, Cal Raleigh.
He stays, and the 2-2. He struck him out with a sweeper down and inside. 1 away.
And that will bring up Randy Arozarena. Randy's come up with more than a share of big hits late in the ballgame. From the 8th inning on, he's hitting over 300.
There he goes, on to second. The throw is very high. Julio pops up. He's on his way to third, and the winning run is 90 feet away.
I know know it's tough to do this, but that was such a good jump, and Jeffers had no chance. Sometimes you got to just hang on to that thing.
Everybody up on their feet here at T-Mobile Park.
Ground ball, Mariners win! Randy Arozarena wins it in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Hey, on Tuesday, can we just start this game in the 9th? Arozarena with a clutch knock right back through the middle.
The Mariners walk off the Twins for the 2nd straight day and put the final touches on a series win.